Hey, welcome to the weekly wrap up. Now we are live in Getting Started in Crypto on YouTube, on X, on Instagram and LinkedIn. So welcome. It's been another incredibly boring week in the crypto market and we're going to have a look at it. First of all, I need to tell you again that we are brought to you via Phemex. Now you'll see the scrolling along the bottom here. So you can earn up to $4,800 welcome pack with Phemex, and super exciting, underneath the tweet or on YouTube or wherever you're seeing this, you will know that you can get free signals by signing up with the Phemex link, filling out the form on Getting Started in Crypto, and you can access free signals. It is all there. So make sure you are doing that because this is incredible. You don't have to spend any money with us. You just have to put your money onto Phemex. That's it. And trade. And we'll give you the signals all for free. So let's get quickly started in now if you're watching and Getting Started in Crypto, this will be uploaded in there after I've set this up and I've completely stuffed it up. So I'm not a dev and I'm trying to do that, and I went back to fix it and it doesn't fix, so they can fix it after. Sorry about that if you're watching this on a replay. If you're watching it anywhere else, hi, and let's get started. So let's jump into Bitcoin and see where we're going for this next week. So we got that pullback that I was talking about, and I'm going to make myself really small. We got that pullback that I was talking about last week, and we've had a tiny little bit of a bounce, and we've got two patterns playing out. So we've got a rising wedge here. So I don't think the rising wedge is going to sort of finish until about this point. Now, normally with a rising wedge, depending on sort of how the momentum starts to change, it either ends where it began or it will continue on. So it will have quite a small sort of pullback or breakdown. Often it will end where it began, depending on whether it's a bear flag or a leading diagonal. So if it's a leading diagonal, we're heading up. We'll probably get a pullback, a minimal pullback. If it's a bear flag, we're heading down. So that's why we've got two directions on this chart, because we're right in the middle of pivots and there's no clear direction, as this point is right here. So you can see this, it's just sort of touching the pivot and just sort of tapping on that at the moment. So that's kind of what we're looking at for BTC. And it's going to be another slow week. So we've got a whole heap of futures. Now, futures used to drive the market, and they used to make the market go up and down, up and down. Now, at around, I think it's around $90,000 to $92,000, we have a whole heap of shorts, billions of dollars of shorts that are due to liquidate if it pushes to that point on the futures. So what does that mean? That means that by the end of this month, we're going to be at that point, because exchanges, whales, everyone watches these to know where those points in the market are and where that's going to sort of drive the market forward, the market higher. So with that much sort of liquidity coming back into the market, so shorts enter the market long, that will probably drive us up to that round 97 to 100K mark. Now, Max Kaiser over the weekend has come out and said we're going to see 90 sort of 8 to 100K soon. And I firmly believe that if these shorts come into play. So if we go down from here, which I don't think we are, and we take out those levels, then, we're not going to get to 100K that fast. But we've got about 13, 14 days, 2 weeks left of this month. And by the end of this month, we should be seeing that momentum sort of changing and the news cycle getting more positive and Bitcoin heading up to retest that 100K mark. So that's kind of what I'm seeing at the moment. So if we jump to the Bitcoin dominance, we can see that we're just really sort of trending sideways at the moment. I'm just going to refresh this chart because I've put some little waves on it, but it's not showing up. Still not showing up. I've maybe deleted them. So basically this chart, get my little path, my arrows. So it's come down here. It should come up to this point. It should come down to this point and have a few sort of bounces, might go up that way. That's our sort of our bullish path. Now, if we're going sort of the bearish route, it's going to just sort of continue down that way. Let's make, oh, it doesn't want to stop there. Let's make that one red. So that's kind of our BTC dominance path. We want the red route for alts to survive. We want it to come down to 52 for alts to be getting that breathing room. So that's kind of what we want to see. So over the short term, we want this to build up. Over the long term, we want it to dive down. And that's going to give the whole market breathing space. It's going to pull the market money from BTC and then put it back into some alts and give us room to move. So that's essentially what we want to see. So we want to see that one more wave up to about 63.5, retest down to 57, 58, a bounce at that point, which will give, you know, alts will be seeing a wave one coming in. Then they're going to be seeing that pullback. Then hopefully BTC dominance continues to break down and we go into those wave threes. And that's ideally what we want to see happening for alts because they are severely, severely oversold at the moment. And that's what these charts are sort of saying right now. So when we look at this, this did not happen. Like this was the best case scenario and we went down. We can see we're still filling out this wedge. We've got like, this is our high. So A, B, C, D, E. We've maybe got one more wave coming back down on the total and then a continuation. Now that's going to depend on what happens, whether these are rising wedges or whether they are bear flags. So at the moment, it's looking quite bearish. If we can get another wave to this point, then we're probably going to have one more minor pullback and then a continuation up. Now, that 3.49 trillion mark is that pivot. That's very, very important. So that's kind of what we are seeing at the moment. So, yeah, for BTC, it is going to be driving the market. It's going to be controlling all of this. And, yeah, it's over the next 2 weeks going to be going at snail's pace again, I still believe, and until we get to the end where we're going to be seeing those futures release. Now they're going to start coming back in because there's a whole heap of those releasing. So we've got quarterly, 6 monthly and annual ones that were bought around this time last year, and they're coming into the billions of dollars. So they're all releasing at that point. So that's kind of it. It's not really worthwhile having a look at alts at the moment because they're still looking pretty ugly. There's not a lot of change. They still look like they've got, this one still had its wave down. It still looks like it's potentially got maybe one more wave to come down to finish that. It's missing a wave. That's for free. ENA, again, trending sideways. We are just seeing so much congestion in the indicators at the moment. So until we get some sort of clearance in those, we're just going to be trending sideways. So that kind of looks what we've got happening in a lot of these charts. We can see that we've got these breakdowns happening. And this one only had an ABC and then it has broken down. It is again missing a wave. So that is safe. So one wave, I keep saying one wave, one wave. So this is our wave. This is our one wave. So it's now got one subwave left. So it's this close to reversal. And we can see by the BTC dominance that we are this close to a reversal. So that's probably about it, because it's been such a boring week. And I know this is a really quick update. And if you're in it, getting started in crypto, please hit me up for any alts that you want to look at. We're always in there, myself and GSIC Signals. And of course, don't forget the Phemex offer for free signals from getting started in crypto when you use our referral link. So that will get you free signals. Fund that account and start trading. So yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for listening. And I'll catch you on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, Instagram, and of course in Getting Started in Crypto. Bye.